How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Profit Ladders YouTube channel. My name's Ferg and today we're going to be talking about getting gubbed. So for those of you who are new to match betting, you're probably unfamiliar with the term getting gubbed. But unfortunately, for those who have been match betting a while, I'm sure you're all too familiar with the term getting gubbed. Getting gubbed basically means to have restrictions put on your account or your account shut down entirely. This can be anything from stake limitations, odds limitations, no longer being eligible for free bets and offers, or just having your account shut down entirely. The truth is, there's no way to guarantee your account won't get gubbed, but there are some things you can do to try and prevent this from happening. There are a lot of different opinions out there on the measures bookmakers will take to try and prevent match bettors, so let's go through a few. Bookmakers will look for people who are continuously betting on high value bets. This is a big problem for us because we use the odds matching software to look for these bets to get the most value out of offers. We don't recommend you ever go over 100%. This is known as arbitrage betting, and this is probably the fastest way to get your account banned. We only recommend you do this if your account has already been restricted. Betting on obscure markets can be a major red flag to bookmakers. If you're somebody that's betting on the NFL, horse racing, the Egypt Division 2 League, it's going to be a major red flag when your account goes under review. And if someone looks at it and they can see that you're also taking high value bets, it's highly likely that you're somebody that's using some sort of software, i.e. an odds matcher, to identify these kinds of bets. When match betting, all you're doing is signing up to a bookmaker, doing what you have to do to get the free bets, placing the free bets, getting money from that. And then after that, you go on to like the bet club, stuff like that. But most match bettors do the bare minimum to get these free bets. And that's a major red flag to bookmakers. So you can look at it like this. Let's say you're doing a weekly offer, a bet club. You need to bet 5 £10 bets to get a £10 free bet. Now, when you look at a match bettor's account, those qualifying bets are typically going to be at low odds, high value, and then all of a sudden they get the free bet, and for whatever reason, it's high odds, high value. Now, we know what that reason is, and so do the bookmakers, but you're going to look like someone that's obviously there for the free bets, and the bookmakers aren't going to like this, and you're going to very quickly find that your account gets restricted or even banned. If you're using multiple accounts for the same bookmaker, or multi-accounting as they call it, you're probably going to get those accounts shut down. I know some people do use VPNs, and to be honest, I actually don't know much about this, so I'm not going to talk too much on it, but I have heard from people that it is getting increasingly more difficult to use VPNs with bookmakers. Another thing I want to quickly touch on is obscure stake amounts. This is where someone bets, say, £5.19 on a bet. Now, there's a lot of opinions on this, with some people saying you should round your stakes and other people saying it's a load of rubbish. I personally lean more towards the it's a load of rubbish side. I mean, if you think about it, if a bookmaker was trying to catch match bettors, would it really be effective to look for people betting, like I said, £5.19? Definitely not. Placing mug bets can prolong account life. This is where you place bets to try and disguise what you're doing. Typically, a match bettor will place bets at high value, so if you were to place a mug bet, you would place a bet at low value to somehow try and disguise the fact that you're just taking high bets for match betting. Now, in my opinion, mug bets aren't really worth it for the most part. It really depends on how much that account's worth to you. Of course, there are going to be certain accounts that bring in a lot of profit for people, and you're not going to want to lose them. So if you want to do mug bets for them, obviously that's fine. You have to weigh what that account's worth to you and how much time you want to put into placing those mug bets to keep it. You are just prolonging the inevitable though. So if an account's not worth much to you, if it was me personally, I would get as much out of it as I can in the short term until you get restricted. Do some arbitrage bets, probably one big one, then you'll get the boot, but at least you made some money. Another thing you have to take into consideration is what's low value to a match bettor might not be low value to a bookmaker. What I'm trying to say is, if you took the average punter's account and then took a match bettor's account, you're going to find that 90% of the punter's account is all low value bets, and then 90% of the match bettor's account is high value bets with the odd mug bet here and there, but it's not going to do much if your account goes under manual review, it might prolong it if they're going off some sort of scoring system, and say you place a mug bet and then your account might go up a bit, and then you place a high value bet and it goes down a bit. It might work then, but every bookmaker has a different scoring system and how they handle accounts, so it's hard to say. I think ultimately it's down to you. You have to weigh up how much time it takes and how much money you make, and then make your decision based off of that. I think I've said all I need to say in this video, so we'll leave it there. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. It helps us out a lot. If you could like the video, that also helps us out a lot. And until next time.